At age 11, Bailey Moody is already a bit of a comeback kid. Last summer, facing bone cancer, the Johns Creek sixth grader made a pretty radical decision.
She chose a rare amputation surgery because it was her one shot of being able to play the sports that she loves. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin is here now. She joins us with her remarkable story. Beth.
And Tom and Deidre, we're talking about a kid who absolutely loves to exercise and be active. This morning she was at volleyball camp and she plays basketball and tennis and climbs. But she almost had to give all of that up until Bailey's parents read about a surgery that would change how she looks, but not how she plays. Bailey Moody knew she had one shot at staying active.
I just knew that this was what I wanted. I wanted to play sports. I wanted to be able to keep up with my friends.
But in the spring of 2012, simple things like shooting hoops became difficult because Bailey's right knee and thigh were throbbing.
So we took her in, had it checked out. They did an x-ray. That was on a Sunday. I got a rather frantic call from our pediatrician Monday morning, and she's normally calm, steady, and she said, I think Bailey has a bone tumor.
Bailey, who was then in the 4th grade, was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, a rare aggressive bone cancer in her right thigh and knee.
I realized this is a big deal, and I might not be able to save my leg.
The thing with bone cancer is you have to get the tumor out. You can't just do chemo or radiation and get rid of it. That way the tumor has to be removed.
So I prayed about it, and then I heard the options, and they're really hard options.
Because Bailey's right leg would have to be amputated just above the knee. But instead of choosing a metal joint replacement or a straight amputation with a prosthetic knee, Bailey chose a rare surgery called a rotation plasty to radically redesign her leg and create a new knee.
The first time we saw it, we both said, we are not doing that to our child. And that's what most parents, that's their reaction, because it just looks so shocking.
But not to Bailey.
When I first heard about it, I knew exactly that that was what I wanted to do.
This was Bailey's one chance at having a knee that would allow her to continue to play sports. June 5th, 2012, surgeons at the University of Florida Shands Medical Center amputated most of her upper leg and knee, then turned her lower leg around and reattached it backwards, turning her calf and ankle and foot into Bailey's new knee that she can feel and bend and flex in her prosthesis.
People usually think it's really cool.
And a year after her operation, Bailey says she's proud of what her new leg can do.
I think that God's been a big part in that, and that He's told me, this is my plan for you, this is how I want you to be, and I've accepted that, and I'm happy with my leg.
And earlier this month, Bailey had a reunion at her house with 3 girls from across the country who have all had the same surgery. And she's still undergoing physical therapy to strengthen her leg muscles. She also undergoes a bone scan every 3 months. And so far, Tom and Deidre, there's no evidence of any cancer in her leg.
Oh,
Children are so stoic and brave, braver than us adults.
Yeah.
And that's clear in Bailey. So we don't know yet if this will be successful in heading off any future instances of bone cancer in Bailey.
No, what we don't know is, we don't know long term what's going to happen. But right now we know that this kid is able to have function and move and play and do all of those things that every other girl or boy her age wants to do. And that's what matters for her.
Yeah.
And it sounds like this is an option for young people who typically face this type of
facing osteosarcoma, excuse me, but they only do about 15 of these surgeries a year in this country, so still really rare, but increasingly becoming an option for these kids.
Well, it is so great to see her out there playing basketball and all the sports she loves. She looks great and sounds great. So best of luck, Beth. Thanks.
Well, apparently Americans are